Rhoda said that she was hit with a brick, and everybody, came to her defense saying that, oh, you know what I'm saying, women shouldn't have to go through this. Men are evil. This man, whoever had this brick, is terrible. It's violence. It never should be done. And I was one of those persons that believed her. At least I believed that she got hit with a brick, because here's a video of her with this big swollen head, and I'm like, God dang. First thing I said was, well, shoot, what did she say? What did she do? What could a woman do that would make a man pick a brick up and hit her with that shit? Well, if that's what you think the story was, you might be incredibly mistaken, because people are starting to, ask questions about this woman. Media Takeout made an article talking about how, things are unfounded, and boom, Instagram video is gone. You look down, the TikTok is gone. Well, dang. Why would she delete her Instagram account with the video and the TikTok? That's weird. This video popped up showing some more of her demeanor. Let's take a look.
Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men. For them to make a decision.
She says, I always lie to the global minority
and men. She sound like a witch. You wasn't lying about that.
Yeah, that laugh.
I was telling you.
Yeah,
you
was like, close your eyes.
I can picture that shit. I don't even got it, bro.
Close your eyes.
I could just hear that shit freaky, bro. That shit freaky.
That's tough. But as you guys probably don't know, or the GoFundMe was made on her behalf, and $42,399 is where the GoFundMe is, with a $25,000 goal. And I asked myself, $25,000? That don't. Who needs $25K for a swollen head? 5 days and you back to it. All she had was a concussion, as what she said.
Yeah, she said her medical.
So for you to put a $25,000 goal, that's insane.
Yeah.
What type of job you got? How much you making? You making what? $500,000 a year, to the point where you need $25,000 for a couple of days. No. You could miss me with that shit. That was the first red flag. I'm like, why would someone need so much money? But she did get sympathy. People did come to her aid. And yes, she got $42,000. Yeah. That's a lot of money. And people was looking at the situation and they were like, man, this don't sound right. It made caught other people's attention, because things just started to not make sense with some of the things and the ways that she's acting. Why would you delete your TikTok account if you're innocent? If it's all about putting things out there, then why would you delete your account? Because she's getting tarnished, and everybody's tagging her, hitting her up, saying you this, you that.
Right.
Most importantly, they're bringing up receipts on this woman, some things that she's done in her past, and some of those old videos that she made.
What y'all not gonna do, what y'all not gonna do, is ever again remind me that Cardi B is Afro-Latina, because she does not present as a black woman and she is not treated as a black woman. And I already knew that when she was coming up and she was getting so much support from black men caping for her, congratulating her, because we know that they don't do that for black girls in the ordinary. You have to be racially ambiguous or non-black to get that kind of support from black men. And also just the way that she moved up so quickly is not a black girl experience. But let's put that to the side. She just pled guilty to sending men to assault 2 black women at their place of work and got 15 days of community service. I'm pretty sure that black people get more for jaywalking. And it's not just that, it's that she got $4 million for a blogger talking about her child and her health status, which is wrong. I don't condone that. But she sat there on the stand with her white woman tears. It affected me psychologically. I couldn't play with my kid. I couldn't work. What do you think about those black women that you send men to beat them up, and then said that they were lying, and then taunted them online, and then with your large following encourage others to taunt them online? What about their psychological state? What did they deserve?
Here is a woman that is accusing Cardi B of for not being black. She's being mixed and Afro-Latina. And here this woman is, who technically isn't black herself,
Fact.
She's Somalian, talking about the legitimacy of another being who has African blood within them. Somalians have black. Cardi B's got black in her. The way we see it, hey, if you got black blood in you and you're in this country, they gonna treat you like a nigga. But here this woman is trying to split the atom, split hairs, put things into categories and boxes when she herself has a disdained hate for a lot of black women herself and black people, let alone men. So here's a woman, and like this dude right here, Judah woman here says, this is crazy because this chicken head is from Somalia. You ain't us either, bro. There's a big difference between Africans in Africa and black people. Black people started in this country, America. The black person was manifested in the United States of America. Africans are African in Africa. Yeah, they're dark skinned. You can call them black, but they look black, right? All that. But to be black was a movement, was a way of life, was something that we fought for. It was a title given from us, by us, for us, to not be Negro, not to be African American, not to be African, not to be a slave. We're black. We told each other we are black, something to be proud of. And that stemmed and came from America. So anybody outside of America who didn't rise up with this, I'm sorry, you ain't black. You might be African, you might have dark skin, but you have to be in the black experience in America to be black. That's where the freaking thing comes from. And I'm going to be talking about a lot of other things in this video, but this just because she's LGBTQ, right? She is part of the LGBTQ community. Thank you so very much, as Jeff Brown drops it in. Cheers, Jody. Y'all get me through studying right now. Thank you, Jeff Brown. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Faustin. Laker gang all day. Rest in peace to the king. She is part of the LGBTQ community. What I've noticed is that she has a incredibly strong disdain for men. She blamed men for attacking her. She blamed men for being misogynistic. She says that she doesn't even tell men the truth. She has videos on the internet of her actually going out in skit format, slapping white men across the face. She's very much a feminazi. And I'm like, I try to differentiate feminist from all the toxic feminists out there, but since the pure feminists don't say nothing, you're all blocked into one. You're all in one category. Feminists are radical people. I don't like feminists. And I no longer identify as a feminist because I thought I was a feminist.
Oh, Jody.
Yeah, I thought I was because I believed in the proper
equality of all mankind.
Yeah, nah, that's
doesn't
out.
Exist.
This reminds me heavily of the article that was brought out from the ABC News where they called it, from the start, Black Lives Matter has been about LGBTQ lives. And they wanted to dive in and basically see what is Black Lives Matter really about.
I am tired. I don't want to be part of a society that allows unarmed black people to be killed every single day by police.
We know about the Trayvon Martin situation and incident. By design, we knew that this was a movement for black people, mainly black men, because it's black men that are out here getting killed by the police. It is them being persecuted against. But guess what? At the very head of all of the Black Lives Matter movement, it was three women who started it. The movement was founded by three black women, Alicia Garza, Patrice Cullors, and Opal Tometi, two whom identify as queer. And you guys know that I already did some looking up. Candace Owens, regardless of how you feel about her, she put an expose, a huge expose on Black Lives Matter. And she found out, here's a highlight of what she found out.
Narrative, which we were all lied to about, inflated an organization that purported to be about Black Lives Mattering. I went into the finances.
Yeah, what did you find?
What I found was that millions and millions of dollars are going to trans organizations.
What kind of organizations?
Quite literally trans organizations. Like, we focus on providing trans houses. One was, we are focused on building the first ever fully transgender district in San Francisco. We are focused on, they're all buying houses and building districts, I'll say that. It's a lot of real estate. We are focused on providing a oasis for transgendered people in Ohio, right? House of Gigi, House of Tulip, a transgender district. We are focused on sex workers, all sex workers. How does any of this go to furthering Black lives, right? We found that $30+ million went to the stock market. I thought this was about tearing down the...
I'm trying to shed a light on the overall problem here. A lot of these black women don't really care about us.
Facts.
And the black women that I'm talking about are the black women that are part of the LGBTQ community. LGBTQ black women don't give a shit about black men.
Facts.
The Black Lives Matter movement is about black men. Sure, women as well who get, but how many women do you know who get beat up, murdered by the cops?
None.
They happen.
They
It
have.
happens. It has happened.
Yeah.
But it's a huge problem with black men and the police and the systemic racism and all that other stuff. I tell myself it's quite simple when you look at the root of it. What black woman care about a nigga? If a black man doesn't see a man for being a man and value a man for his manhood, doesn't value a man to be attracted to him, to be her husband, or doesn't even look at him sexually or attractively, what makes you think that that woman would give a shit about a black man who's getting hurt by the police or his feelings? No. Because at the end of the day, people put their sexuality before their race.
Facts.
This Somalian woman who got hit with a brick, she's gay before she's black. The Black Lives Matter movement people, they're gay before they're black. So they stole from us. They stole our money and donations for black people, black men, and they put it to trans movements, trans property. How you want to make a trans neighborhood? That's what they did. Stock market, real estate, all based on getting more black people and converting them and promoting them to be LGBTQ. It's a huge scam. So in the future, as soon as I find out that a freaking woman is talking about a man, the first thing I'm going to see is she in the LGBTQ, because I'm instantly throwing that shit out the window. You LGBTQ black women ain't got no credit for me. Y'all like the freaking boy who cried wolf. I don't want to hear that shit.
Damn.
I don't even want to hear it. Red flag. You LGBT. Hey man, did you hear about that woman that is she gay?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Does she like men?
No.
Is she lesbian?
hate men,
Is she a
actually.
butch? Is she a freaking dyke?
She a butch.
Oh, for sure. Miss me. I'm already second guessing it.
Yeah.
I gotta do
Your
research
attendance already up.
because they have agendas.
Yeah, facts.
For some reason, they make their sexuality their whole life.
Yeah,
It's not my whole life.
yeah.
I talk about sex a couple of times, but nigga, I got so much other shit going on.
Facts.
For some reason, LGBTQ, they're freaking what they want to put their penis in their vagina means everything.
Equates to what we suffer.
What is that?
Yeah.
That shit is a sickness, my
It's the
nigga.
same as the garden hose and the fire dog.
That shit is a sickness. Now,
Sad.
there's been a lot of controversy about, well, goddamn, what else did she lie about? Then this video pulled up.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to
2020.
somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at.
That sounds just like the Brick
Yeah,
video.
yep.
Almost beat for beat. Grown niggas try to beat me up. Look at this. Look at this. Check it out. Come and see. Come and see.
That's so fucking
Like, that's
trash,
crazy.
bro. Girl cry wolf, man.
And back then, she was exposed for this GoFundMe. For that same video, this GoFundMe was created. A GoFundMe. Look at help black Muslim pay her medical bill. A young black Muslim single mother was viciously assaulted by private security in Minneapolis, sustaining multiple facial contusions, a black eye, and injuries to her leg and her back. She needs $5,000 to pay for her medical bills, legal fees, a new phone, and more. Please donate if able. Support and share. Thank you.
Wow.
$5,000.
Scam is real.
Same thing. Look at me. Black men, niggas beat me up. GoFundMe. Brick to the face. Bow. Niggas beat me up. GoFundMe. Ain't that crazy?
It's sad, man. It's like
you starting to see something here? Because we haven't even gotten to the shit yet.
Yeah, it's crazy that she used men as a scapegoat. Like, that's the first thing she say. Oh, men did this, so people could look at her and feel sorry and feel ashamed for what the whole situation, bro. That's so fucking disgusting as fuck to me, man. It's sad. It's freaking sad out here, bro.
So if we look at this update right here, this is out there. This was sent to me. Update, this woman completely scammed everyone who donated to her GoFundMe page, $40,000 to date. Here's the latest. The owner of the establishment looked at the footage and saw no evidence of a woman getting hit. So outside the club, people were calling the club.
Mm-hmm.
People are like saying, what happened? Mm-hmm. Where's the camera footage?
Yeah.
What's going on? Those guys out there who were in the video, like, what's going on? They didn't even see nobody hit her with a brick.
What do you want us to do?
Allegedly, this woman came from across the street out of nowhere, jumped into the crowd, and started recording it. Oh, look at these niggas! Crazy. And the dude's just like, what the freak, huh? Because they went and they said, yo, club owner, Mr. Club Owner, sir, where's the footage? Yeah. And then this comes up. He looked at the footage. He saw no evidence of a woman getting hit. She didn't even file a police report. Several people who work in the medical field have stated that her injuries are consistent with someone having an allergic reaction to something.
Wow.
This truly was intriguing. This is how deep it goes. This is allegedly. Allegedly, she was at a clinic in this video where she said, look at me, all these niggas did this. Allegedly, she is in the medical field to be a medical professional. Allegedly, she put saline in her face. She put saline in her face to make it glow big. Then she recorded herself and she went to this place, and the nurse who drew the saline out of her came out and said, yo, that was not a swole from a brick. I was the one who helped her that night, and it was saline in her face.
Oh, the nurse gonna lose her job. But good thing she said.
She said, I'm anonymous, though. She kept everything anonymous. She's out there.
She need to lose her job. She need to get fired. This is some sick shit, bro.
That was damn. She thought the nurse not gonna say nothing because they lose their job.
So I'm thinking to myself, this goes deep, though. This goes so deep.
Wow.
That means that this fool was lying.
Right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and saying things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This woman, she is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. I'm not going to risk my life over somebody that's actually out there looking for trouble. If you go on social media, online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a reaction. Well, she got what she been looking for, and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for. I don't regret not standing up for her. If you look at some of the videos, I was there. I don't regret nothing whatsoever. I don't regret standing up for her. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that any men have a right to hit a woman, especially with a brick. Nobody deserves that. But at the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she's trying to portray herself to be. She wants attention. She's an attention-seeker woman. She's trying to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted. Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch. Because she's not as innocent as she portrays.
This fool sat up here and lied about being there, seeing her get hit with the brick, and yes, I'll stand there and did it. What the freak? This just like blows my mind. The level of clout,
insanity,
hungry bastards. Yeah. This piece of shit lied about being there. If the brick thing is a hoax, and that means he's a freaking liar who made this up.
Yep.
So here we're talking about men who are making themselves look bad to make her look bad because she does look bad.
Yep.
But you don't do that, bro. You don't make up lies in order to get your 15 seconds of fame and your clout. It's not a good look. This is trash, bro. Thank you, Elbert. He says this type of behavior makes it difficult for other women who are really going through it.
Facts.
Now, people are going to have a hard time believing the next real victim. Yes.
They're going to think somebody
like
else
the
crying
woman
wolf.
in Florida. What state was it? Where she she faked seeing a baby?
Yeah.
For 48 hours or whatever. What's her name? The new Jussie Smollett, the black chick. Freak. Carly Russell? Is that her name? Carly Russell?
Oh, you talking about
Carly Russell.
The 19-year-old, right?
I believe. Carly Russell, the one that lied about that whole thing. Carly Russell, this woman is just too easy to fake stuff to get sympathy. I don't know what Carly Russell's end game was, obviously, but she knew she was in a position to do it. A black woman, a woman, any female can do that. That's the woman is taking advantage of the chivalry that is left in society, because we want to believe women. I do. Most men in general want to believe women, especially when you see physical evidence of a woman with a big face.
Yeah,
like that's the first thing. I was like, God dang, what did she do though?
Yeah.
Like I
felt
your
natural
that
reaction
initially. Yes,
but that shouldn't be our natural reaction. What the hell did she say?
Yeah,
this is terrible. And then it gets just that much worse. Because this woman is calling people out now. Take a listen.
Feminists are about to get really mad at me for this one. You guys remember this woman who was hit in the face with a brick? Even though it appears that she's having the same allergic reaction she was having in this video. I think this woman set this entire thing up as a hoax. In fact, actually, I know it was a hoax. Coincidentally, every few years she gets attacked in the face by a random stranger, fails to make a police report, but makes a GoFundMe and garners thousands of dollars. Here was her first one. And her second one in 2020 where she garnered $41,000. And here's the video she used to sucker people into that money.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to fucking beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They don't beat me up. I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up.
Interesting. So not once, not twice, but 3 times you got beat up by strangers, strange black men, didn't make a police report, but made a GoFundMe. And then conveniently, when the $41,000 is probably run out, now you're back at it again. Using black men as these monsters to your fucking scheme, and using a very serious issue that's not taken seriously enough, which is violence against women, as some sort of like leverage to your hoax. It's absolutely sickening and disgusting. And you guys can question me all you want, but the people who were there, including the club managers, okay, all attested to the fact that this never happened. This woman was never hit in the face with a brick. The club that she was standing outside of, they have security footage 24/7. They released a statement saying that there was no incident with her getting hit in the face with a brick. The 2 guys that she filmed accusing them of not doing anything, they didn't see anything. In fact, they've come out saying that they were confused because there were police parked at the gas station right across the street. So if this woman did get hit in the face with a brick, why weren't the police there? Seems like a pretty disgusting coincidence to me, and I'm not the only one questioning it. Along with the internet, articles are now coming out. Would you look at that? Apparently, she's been arrested for doing this type of shit before.
Arrested.
So she's been arrested for scamming.
What women like her are doing are just validating people who want to downplay the severity of violence against women. She's just feeding their bias, saying, look, it's not that serious of an issue, women are lying. Now in the future, if a woman really does get violently assaulted for not giving somebody her phone number, and she goes to the internet for help, is the internet gonna help her?
Nope.
Probably not. I'm gonna do a full deep dive into this woman, and I'm gonna put it up on my YouTube because people need to be aware of these scams. The police should be aware, and she should be held criminally accountable, like she has been before. And to this disgusting mother, why don't you get an actual job? Do something with your life other than this.
Don't you ever fuck with me ever again.
You walk around this world
all that butt and it ain't getting cocked. Ain't no man smacking that from the back. All that shit gonna waste, my nigga. Big old jiggly booty, and ain't nobody clapping that shit from the back. That shit is a waste. Why don't you donate that to a sister who would actually get her cheeks clapped? That's a goddamn waste of meat. I hate seeing a big old booty, my nigga, or a lesbian chick. All they gonna do is eat that shit, put a freaking plastic dildo in there. Get that freak out of here with that shit. That's a waste of butt. God
respecting
damn.
men, hitting men, and then playing victim and painting them as perpetrators like you're just some fucking innocent woman who's getting smacked in the face by men who want your number? No, I think it's pretty clear to see actually nobody wants your number, and that's why you're pissed off. That's why you need to make up these false scenarios. That's why you need to put other women at risk for not being believed when they come forward.
Facts.
And you were willing to paint all of those black men as fucking cowards.
Facts.
And people like me fell for it.
Yep.
Shame on you. Shame on me.
Shame
and you
on me
need to be
too.
investigated because what you're doing is fucking criminal. And people like me are making damn sure that you don't get away with it any longer.
I fell victim to it too.
Hey,
I fell victim to it too. I believe the whole
shit.
scenario, and I
shit,
gave
yeah.
up a scenario like where it would happen. Like, what would you say to a man to make him get a brick and bitch? Like, but that scenario could really happen. But most men ain't getting a brick and hitting no woman.
He gonna push the shit out of you before you get you
Not
with a
like
brick.
that.
Unless you acting like a dude out here.
Yeah,
You know
I don't know
what I'm
about a
saying? You gotta
brick, but he
really
gonna
be-
push the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Not-
I mean,
not
it's
that.
out there.
Yeah.
Travis Barker was spitting truth, man.
Hey, she actually be looking kind of cute when she put her makeup on. She
You know
be
what?
having her
It's
little
just
sexy put
it's
up
just
on.
sad, bro. It's a sad society that we live in, man, and it's sad that this whole situation. First of all, I want to speak up on the Black
Yeah, go
Lives
for
Matter, because the cold part about it, like the Black Lives Matter is supposed to be set up to protect the black race, to protect people who have been through abuse from the police,
Right.
and also too, you know, for people who've been in situations with racism and all type of shit like that. For y'all to give money to the LGBTQ and not give to the people who are going through these situations, having problems, getting help, getting therapy.
They did give it to Black Lives Matter though. The Black Lives Matter people gave to
them.
Black LGBTQ,
It was the front.
not men.
See,
not
that's
the
a
men
problem. You had Trayvon Martin,
Yeah.
who was the innocent. You had Breonna
Yeah.
Taylor. You had Floyd. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All these innocent people who lost their lives, the money
Yeah.
people didn't donate money to help your cause. They did donate money to help others. They didn't donate this money to, okay, I'm gonna help you with your LGBTQ, sir, ma'am, other shit. They didn't do that for that. They did that for people to get help, mental health, all that other shit.
Yeah.
So for that to be happening, that's so fucking sick. That I'm glad she what's her name she ran an investigation on that shit right there.
Everybody ran an
because
investigation.
that shit needs to be stopped. When you see her Black
What, you
Lives
think something's
Matter,
gonna happen to her?
when you hear,
Do you think she's gonna go to jail?
bro,
Who?
That black woman, this
No, the
liar.
money- she already
You
got
think
her
she's gonna
money.
go to jail?
No, for what?
I mean, that's some federal
For
shit
what?
right there. That's
No, it's not. If it's
Nah,
America,
it's
she
game.
made her money.
That she got her bread.
She got her
Go-
bread.
You go, girl. You got them niggas.
Hey,
Nah,
yeah,
a lot of
she's
people
getting
gonna say that
sick.
shit.
People are rooting her on. Yeah, she may have fucked up. Yeah.
No,
she
look
may
at
have
her.
lied.
Look at her. Look at the comment section. Look at the first response to her. A black woman saying, I hope you have that same energy for others that make false claims and accusations against people.
Was
Attacking her. Instantly getting at her like, keep that...
she just put out all the facts, and you stupid ass broadcast
Come on.
can't even see it. Are
Black
you
women
serious?
stick together.
It's just so ignorant and so
That
dumb.
has to stop.
Yeah.
Black women
Yeah.
making excuses for other black women is the number one reason why we are digressed as a culture, period. Black women are letting black women
Get away
be
with
ratchet and bad behavior, bad actors, and not calling them out. Yes, black men have problems, nigga, the culture, all that, gang violence, all that. But like the movie Chirac, it's real. If black women stop having sex with thugs, there will be no more thugs. We only supply what the women bring for the demand. If women would stop idolizing dope boys, trap boys, gang banging thug, rich niggas, hustlers, and not the good guy, the square guy, the nice guy, that's a product of why we are where we are. I guarantee you, if every black woman would just stop dating criminals, like and cheating on their husbands for thugs and bad boys, and freaking gangsters and shit, and murderers and drug dealers, you would see a big shift in the black dynamic.
It's sick to me too, man, that this lady lied on innocent black men. The first thing they do is to cry wolf, and it's the black man who did something to me, or these black men did this, oh this black man did that, oh this black man. Come on, man, you making the things making shit that look bad to get a fucking clout, to get some bread.
Yes,
that's some bullshit though. So just imagine if the police fucking said, oh this is the dude, and they killed an innocent black dude, and it'll been your fucking fault.
She don't care. She wants the bag.
You match the description
of who we looking for.
Sure,
all right,
easily.
And you killed him, or he's in jail.
Yes.
This is fucking bullshit.
Let's talk about talking about black women who cape for black women. I'm about to show you a disgusting video. Comedy Hype News. Are you guys familiar with Comedy Hype News? I know a lot of you guys are. Comedy Hype News is a channel that promotes black power.
Yeah, empowerment.
They're a black power channel. This is why I don't F with black power channels. Black pride, for sure. Black power promotes an agenda. And I used to watch Comedy Hype News because they would do investigative reports on a lot of black actors and black musicians that don't really have the limelight. They have a series called Unforgotten. And I was like, okay, I was watching it. But this was the last straw for me. Because even on YouTube, even with a company, they present and promote the black women agenda. The agenda to not give the truth.
One that brought it online, but censor him. Put his face out there. Put his face out there. Y'all talk about him because he's the one who made a choice.
Far, but also took the time to call on her followers to put the face of the man who hit her out there. Man-hating excuse of a human being, and so I'm making an exception in this case. This is what we have seen about her. Now imagine the ones we haven't seen. Another video shows the woman twerking, insinuating that this was an excuse for what happened. Look at how Brick Girl acts around white people. On the other side of the argument, a social media user representing some women's thoughts would say, this is why I'll always give my number out in public, regardless if I have a man or not, because you never know how a man will react when he gets rejected.
Yeah.
This is sad, and she didn't deserve this at all. It's scary out here. Women should not have to do this to protect ourselves.
I agree with that. A lot of women actually give their number up when they have no intent of going on a date or nothing.
That's
because she doesn't know when she says no to him, he might spaz out and kill her
or beat her ass,
trip out.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good practice, you know. But you got to be careful. You got to let that number come through because they call it and make sure
right in front of your face.
Yeah. So you got to let that go. It's what they do, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, Comedy Hype.
But they did a whole video on this situation, guys, and not one piece of evidence about the witness, about the guy who refuted the claim at all was discussed. It was just how they believed this woman, what she said was true, and they ran with the one narrative that everything that she said was true, didn't once call it out, bring up the evidence, bring up the other videos. Even when they brought up the video, she had no commentary on it. And I'm like, this is some bullshit.
His own Yamanika Saunders would respond to the story via the Shade Room's Instagram post saying, Black women, we are on our own. They will not help or protect you. Y'all have to give up the fantasy of black men protecting y'all. They hate us too. We have to protect ourselves. What? Joining me.
God, did you see this shit?
Did you hear that?
And look who's joining her. Another black woman who looks to be in the LGBTQ. She looked like a potential butch to me. She may be straight. She may be gay. I don't know her sexuality. But I'm telling you right now, bro, my eyes is open. What you a part of? What you down with? She came and gave some trash commentary.
I have our very own borderline analyst, Danielle Miller. But first, let's hear from a witness from the actual incident.
Here's the witness.
One of the guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This woman, she is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. I'm not going to risk my life over somebody that's actually out there looking for trouble. If you go on social media, online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a reaction. Well, she got what she been looking for, and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for. I don't regret not standing up for her. If you look at all the videos, I was there. I don't regret nothing whatsoever. I don't regret standing up for her. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that any man have a right to hit a woman, especially with a brick. Nobody deserved that. But at the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she tries to portray herself to be. She wants attention. She's an attention-seeker woman. She tried to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted. Yeah, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances,
I want to know if they're going to talk about it. Look at their response.
She portrays herself to be. She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him. I don't condone that type of behavior, but once again, she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. I literally, I remember a while back, she's posting videos going around in public, literally smacking old white people in the face.
This is a lot of evidence. This is a lot of to the contrary. So be professional and discuss it, right? Let's have a discussion, right? Yeah.
You got trouble. That's why I'll still buy and watch. Don't. Oh man, that whole situation got me upset.
Thank you so much, Danielle, for joining me on this. Let's dive right into this. What's your reaction up to this point? You know, there have been a couple things come out. We've heard from the victim herself. Now we're hearing from an actual bystander. What's your reaction up until this point?
Let's hear it, black woman.
I couldn't watch the video because when I saw what was going on with the side of her face, I didn't even. It's scary. It's honestly scary because it's like it could have been any one of us. Let's be honest. Me, sometimes when I'm being catcalled, I don't answer because my mother always taught me, like, if they don't call your name, they ain't talking to you. So I'm not going to turn around. I'm not going to answer. So literally, it's you refusing somebody's number, allegedly, and they pick up a deadly weapon and hit you with it on the side of your face. She could have died. She legit could have died. And I don't know, in the Bahamas, and this is not being boastful or anything. We get catcalls a lot here. Our men love women. They love them. But I've never heard about a physical altercation with a man because he refused. The woman refused the number. I've heard men say something back like, oh, you think you're better than somebody that's annexing? But I've never heard about one of our men picking up an object and doing that. So for me, like traveling to the United States.
She just said, I've never heard of a man even in this country who are basically dogs. What's up, baby? What's up, girl? So you never got physical. And without her logic triggering in, like, dang, maybe she's lying then. No, she never even thought about that. So she's like, oh, shoot. It definitely happened, but over in that country, it's crazy.
It's like, damn, if somebody asks me for my number, I got to give it to them because I'm afraid. Because some of y'all is be trigger happy too, because there's also been reports about women being shot with their boyfriend because they refuse to give a number. So it's scary as hell. It's scary.
Absolutely, yeah. It reminds me of the Michael Davis situation, the college basketball player. Same thing, got turned down and reached out to his friend for a gun just to get a young lady killed. So
you see what she's bringing up?
Yeah,
you're bringing up another man, example of another man who hurt a woman to reinforce this point without talking about this video.
Yeah.
I'm so livid hearing this shit. This is comedy hype news, which is supposed to be black excellence, right? This is trash.
So, it's very unfortunate, and it is very much scary. Let me ask you, do you think, because now we're hearing from an actual bystander, somebody who was very vocal and like, hey, if it happened again, I still wouldn't do anything. I would sit back and watch, even though he kept contradicting, saying how he doesn't condone violence, but he would sit back and watch. Do you think those men that didn't do anything, do you think they were wrong for sitting there and not coming to the defense of this young lady?
Absolutely. I remember Idris Elba told a story about there was a domestic fight between a boyfriend and girlfriend, a husband, I can't remember, but it was domestic that happened that he witnessed. And it was just him one. And he went to stop it. And the guy pulled out a gun on him. And the girl stayed. So in those instances, I understand if it's one-on-one. But in the video, she said it's about 10 dudes. All y'all stand there and watch that. Ain't none of y'all bought it.
What the freak does it mean one-on-one? Yeah. If it's one-on-one, you understand. But if it's a gang of dudes do something, you don't know shit.
Supposed to jump them
You think that if somebody got a pistol, it don't matter if there's a bunch of dudes
all can
or
get
not.
chopped.
As soon as I bust this thing, everybody gonna run around like ants and roaches anyway.
Facts.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Facts.
In this country. That's how she do in her country, but in this country, y'all do y'all thing. But
So
in my country,
she thinks that the men should have done something, regardless of what the woman said, regardless of the foul things that probably came out of her mouth with the video that guy with the glasses said. You still should do something. Throw yourself out there, risk your life to protect this ratchet.
You should have did something.
Who wants to do something for bad people? Who wants to do something for an unpleasant person? Who would want to? I wouldn't take an unpleasant person's groceries out the car into their home. What the freak makes you think I would have risked my life with somebody who's a douchebag?
Who walks around the corner allegedly and just like, y'all not gonna do nothing? Y'all not gonna do shit.
Why?
Do what?
If you're an old man and you're nigger, hey, help me cross the street, yo.
I ain't helping you with shit.
I ain't helping you do shit, yo, bitch. Fuck you. You still have to be a decent human being to get the courtesies of this graciousness that we call society.
Facts.
Help an old person across the street, open their door, help a lady in need, pick up her bags and her groceries. But if this woman tells me I ain't shit beforehand, I'm not helping you pick up shit.
Disrespectful bitch.
And you gonna sit up there and tell me that I need to. Man, get up out of here. Just shows that
you shouldn't be disrespectful to people at all. Give people the same respect that they give you.
Out of touch.
Better stop, old boy. Ain't none of y'all bought it up. Like, hey, don't do that. She's a female. None of y'all did anything.
Like
the jaw is carry on. I'm sorry, I might have to give somebody I have to give you my number just for my safety. And then when you call me, don't.
Here in Georgia, we're able to carry, but I know everywhere you aren't able to do that. So for me, I'm always in position to protect myself, especially while I'm here in Georgia. But it's very scary to know, like, okay, one, just me saying no in a very polite way, because I always try to remain polite. I try not to be nasty, all these steps, but it still doesn't work. It's like, you can be as nice and as sweet as you want to be, and you will still get cursed out, possibly assaulted, possibly killed.
And they show her in the back.
I don't know about assaulted,
it's bullshit.
To me, I don't know the advice to give young men. I'm going to be very honest. Like, I wish we had a man, especially somebody that's involved with our youth within the black community. I don't know.
Your comedy hype news. All those men panelists, where they at?
Yeah.
You didn't invite them to be here. This was a circus ring of feminists trying to make men look bad. You have people that you call in all day long when you talk about hip hop, rap, this ghetto, this beef, that. You got a lot of dudes check. Why didn't you have somebody call in and offer their manly advice? You didn't even give them a platform to even talk on your freaking show. Talking about I wish I knew. What did you wish?
What you call
her
no
for? Wish.
What you call the bald-headed woman for?
To gang up on men. That's what it is.
But advice to give to these men that are obviously hurt, that obviously do not know how to control themselves, obviously do not know how to take rejection, but I do think it's important, especially for you and I being here, to give some advice for women. You mentioned a couple tips, but I want to just lay it out in front of them. What do you think is the protocol? What do you think what is the thing that we should do and be mindful of in these?
The base of the matter is
Look like she got a scouter on her right here.
What's crazy is that
as well as some of our women, because I've seen some of our women trying to justify this online.
Look.
And as a female, nobody should be able, especially a man, to pick up any object or even his fist to hit you, because that man's strength is way greater than any woman he can ever come across.
Do you feel that same way about men attacking other men? I know you don't.
That's my thought.
If you're against violence, be against violence. She's fine if two niggas fight.
Yeah.
But don't hit a woman, though, regardless of what comes out of her mouth. No.
No, remember, she said if it's one-on-one, it's okay.
Yeah.
If you're by yourself and it's one-on-one.
Man on man, it's okay.
It's okay.
Got you.
You know what?
Like, it's all sickening. It's sickening.
No,
it's sickening. I'm sorry.
It definitely is. I got chills even preparing for the show. It was like, what the heck do I say? How do we even move this conversation forward? Because it's very important that we even have to have the conversation. But let me ask, because you brought up a point, and I mentioned it earlier too, people justifying, oh, hey, well, going back and looking at her videos, she's very outspoken. I've seen her twerking. They brought up these videos of her lightly slapping white men, which I do want to make sure we're very clear. According to screenshots that were taken of the caption, this was consensual. It was like a skit. It was not real. And you can also tell.
Making excuses for it. What about the idea? Yes, skit, all that.
Yeah.
What is the idea and the mindset that she has?
What is she promoting?
What are you
promoting?
What
idea are you reinforcing?
You're making excuses for her.
Yeah.
This is such feminazi bullshit. This is what I'm talking about. Black women, y'all got to call out that. Look, she like this exists because this is how most black women think. They automatically take up for other black women, regardless if they're wrong or not. That's got to stop.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's even happening on this level
It was
here.
not a real slap. It was a very subtle
doesn't matter.
thing, but regardless, people are using that to try to justify it. Why do you think we're seeing that? Why do you think people go back to dig up, she got hit, but look at this video and look what she did there. Why do you think we're seeing that in this situation?
What do you mean in this situation? When someone gets accused of a crime, do they not go back and dig up problems that they did for character?
Yeah.
It happens in trial. Malika Andrews does it with every NBA new recruit that ever comes out.
Yep.
She digs up the old past of every black man in existence, bro. That's what people do, especially people who have agendas.
I hate to say this, but I remember watching the Barbie movie.
Oh shit.
I'll save my comments on that. I remember watching the Barbie movie, and one of the most profound things that was said during the movie was, one thing that we can all agree on is the fact that everybody hates women. In this instance, it's legit one of those things. We want to turn the victim into the assault.
The Barbie movie told her everybody hates women. The white Barbie movie, the Hollywood production Barbie movie, the Barbie franchise that had no interest in making a nigga Barbie for decades. You're using to say that men hate women. This is exactly why I didn't watch that filth Barbie movie, my nigga. It's an agenda, bro. And it's giving people excuses to say, what did she say again? I just want to hear that one more time. One more time, please.
I remember watching the Barbie movie.
In this situation.
I hate to say this, but I remember watching the Barbie movie. I'll save my comments on that. I remember watching the Barbie movie, and one of the most profound things that was said during the movie was, one thing that we can all agree on is the fact that everybody hates women.
That's crazy.
In this instance,
that's crazy. That's what you took away from that movie, that $2 billion film. Y'all took away from that. That was the ultimate. That's
sad,
crazy.
Bro. That's sad as shit.
Your daughter can't see that. No daughter. I don't want no girl seeing that.
You gonna let her say that? You gonna let her? Everybody hates women.
She should have.
As the theme. That's the theme of the movie.
She said what really irritated me. Another thing was she was like, "What can we say to these young men who are attacking these women?" And she's like, "I don't know what to say."
Yeah, I hated that.
What the fuck you mean you don't know what to say?
Yeah, no, that's
it's not worth it, fellas.
It's
not worth it, fellas. Don't do it. Even though these females you might find these women attractive, or you might find that don't waste your time with that. There's other women out there better for you. Don't put yourself in a risk. That's what you what the fuck you mean? What can you say?
But the best
like I said, I don't know what to say, but I can say it to a female. Bitch, what are you talking about? That's
why you need a leader in the house.
But
we want to turn the victim into the assaulter. That's not the case. The base of this whole conversation is the woman said no, which was her right. It doesn't matter what kind of character she has. She said no to something as simple as, I don't want to give you my number, allegedly. Now, if she had attacked this man, if she had antagonized this man, maybe this would have been a different conversation. But for right now, what is presented to us is,
look what she said.
Would have been a different conversation. If she had attacked this man, if she had antagonized this man, maybe this would have been a different conversation.
What the fuck? That's what the witness said she did. You're not even using the same video that you promoted. Nope. The witness that was there said she did antagonize the man. She did talk shit. She did belittle him and embarrass him in front of the men. And what is going on here?
But you missed it. In the beginning, she said, I couldn't watch the video. I just couldn't. I didn't watch it.
She did say she couldn't watch the video. She said she couldn't watch the video.
She said she couldn't watch it.
Even she showed the clip. She still said she couldn't watch the video.
She still didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But for right now, what is presented to us is, allegedly, she said no to giving this man the number of verbal communication.
You ain't even cute. You got that big booty though. Ain't nobody gonna get mad that they don't get your number. What sense does that make?
You remember Dragon Ball Z with the scouter, with the little alien with the little
yeah, that's what that shit thick on the side. God damn,
bro, I got from the Goonies, bro. Hey, you go. Oh, you fucked up.
And it has me raising. I'm taking into account to everybody who's trying to justify it. You could tell me the events that may have led up to it. Maybe she was loud. Maybe she was vile. Maybe she was throwing things at him. You could tell me the events that led up to it. But you can't justify that to me. So for everybody that's trying to justify it, then my eyebrows raise to you, and I'm really trying to figure out, okay, what is your mindset towards women? What is your mindset towards humanity in general? I need to stay clear from you, because you cannot justify that. You can't.
Absolutely, and even if it does come out that she was antagonizing him verbally, that man could easily walk away. He was not, was antagonizing him.
You can't.
Listen what this freaking feminazi says.
This Lauryn Hill looking bitch.
Absolutely, and even if it does come out that she was antagonizing him verbally, that man could easily walk away.
What do you mean if it does come out? So you're basically... You showed the video of the man said that she was antagonizing him.
Yep.
But what you're doing is you're dismissing it.
Regarding what
you
you
don't even believe it.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to believe her story, but she, the black woman, isn't believing the black man's story.
Yep.
It's taking sides. It's the predetermined notion that she had coming into making this video. This woman's innocent. Freak the men. This is effed up. That's what this is. And that's not right. That's not how you're supposed to be professional. This is not how you're supposed to have dialogue. This is just feminazi, toxic bullshit.
He was not, held there. He was
to
not
she
forced
says.
to stay there. The same way he walked there is the same way he could walk away. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see more and more footage. I think right now her TikTok is deactivated, but as she did mention, right now her anxiety is on 10. She's going to disconnect and be on Do Not Disturb for a while. So I'm pretty sure that's probably one of the reasons we've seen it taken down, and also just because it is a lot of violence there. So we'll see more of this unfold, unfortunately.
That's probably why she took the TikTok down. She probably took it down because, she's on 10 with her anxiety, and there's a lot of violence on her TikTok. Maybe she took it down because she got exposed and people brought receipts out. Receipts that you saw, but you're choosing not to discuss because you are more loyal to black women and believing them even though when they're wrong.
This is the world that we live in. But Danielle, thank you so much for chiming in on this topic.
What did she chime in? Danielle,
it was very unfortunate. So, I'll give people your social media, how to follow you. Cause
I don't tweet much, but I'm
for even joining me on this conversation. I'm a firm believer in hurt people, but man, when is enough? Look, there are just some lessons and bits of wisdom that only a man can impart to another man. So I'm going to lean on the men in our communities to step up. Address and advise these young men on how to handle rejection, control their emotions, and most of all, keep their hands and other objects to themselves. Because this is not the first case, and unfortunately, it won't be the last. But to my women, I am so sorry.
Ugh.
I'm sorry that we live in a world where in situations like these, we have to focus on how to protect ourselves, as opposed to
I want you to hear it. I want you to hear what black women say to other black women, even if the black woman is a freaking lying piece of shit.
That shit is...
I want you to hear it. And imagine what the black women say to black women behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
This is on freaking YouTube for the world to see. So imagine some of the bullshit that comes out of their mouth.
This is bullshit already. What she's saying, everything that's coming out of her mouth is bullshit.
Yeah, I want you to hear this advice that they have. I want you to hear this shit.
And unfortunately,
you need to know.
It won't be the last. But to my women, I am so sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry that we live in a world where in situations like these, we have to focus on how to protect ourselves as opposed to getting to the actual root of the issue. I'm sorry that people will find ways to make you the villain, even when it's obvious you're the victim of senseless and horrific acts such as this. And to this young lady, and the many other names that didn't go viral or that didn't have the opportunity to live to tell their story, I am so sorry. And listen, I'm also aware that my sorries won't and don't put us in any better situation, so I'll end with this. Women, please, take self-defense classes. I understand not everyone is emotionally or lawfully able to carry weapons, so get pepper spray, a taser, a sharp object, a baton, anything that you can use to defend yourself. And as crazy as this may sound, never be afraid to run. I learned that myself in self-defense class. So many times we're quick.
Get a weapon so you could kill these niggas. Now, if someone's really, truly attacking you, then obviously you could defend yourself. But that's her advice to the women.
Mm-hmm.
Strap up, have a pistol. Get a gun wherever it's legal. Where it's not legal, get some mace or pepper spray. Shit like that.
I love how she's talking like these women are walking in like the neighborhood, walking their dogs. Not in the club, not where you find these bitches. Look where she was. Like, okay.
You know what shit that really irks me? Like, I mean, irking my core. You hear about, she's talking about women or whatever. You watch out for this and watch out for that. I guarantee if we put 20 women on one block and 20 men on one block and have the police, who is going to get involved or what person going to happen in the situation? Is the woman going to get involved with the police or is the man going to be the one that the police to come after? It's total bullshit. When they
what
say,
point are you making with that? Obviously, we know that the police attack black men more than black women.
My thing is, though, a man has more of a high risk of getting in some bullshit or being attacked than a fucking woman does.
But what does that have to do with this?
What she's saying is more like, oh, well, women be careful, be safe out here.
I understand why she said that.
Come on, man.
Because some dudes don't know how to take the word no. Some dudes get violent. Some dudes be talking shit. I understand that part of it. You don't. Come on, man. You see
to me,
dudes
that's still an extreme.
If you did, bitch, you ain't even on that anyway. They don't want to.
I ain't seen no dude walking up to no bitch talking about, bitch, I knocked you out though.
But it happens.
Yes, I have.
Wait, Jody. It happens though.
Oh yeah.
It happens.
It happens.
It exists.
I have
24/7.
I've seen it.
Ain't no female getting no dude walking up to her. Oh. Yeah,
it
happened to me yesterday, 2 days ago, the day after that. Oh, it happened to my homegirl too. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is just total bullshit to me, bro. It's like the fucking girl to cry wolf. Everybody crying fucking wolf about this, crying about that. But when shit really hit the fan and shit really happened, then what? When your women talk about, oh, as a man or whatever, oh, can a man help me with this? Oh, man ain't this, man ain't that. But when the situation, when shit hit the fan and you need help, who you crying for? A fucking man. Oh, no, I can do it myself. I can fix this. I can fix that. No, oh, you can fix that for sure. Let the man go on this side. Nobody willing to help me because a man don't want to help me because you ask for no fucking help. You think a man ain't shit. It's total bullshit out here, bro. It's bullshit how men name be slandered.
Chivalry's dead because women killed it.
Dave Chappelle.
You can't
it's bullshit.
You can't say we're independent. We do it on our own. We don't need no man. We are the new man. You can't say men are small, men are weak, and then say help me when I'm in distress. It doesn't work that way. And this woman is a con man 100%.
3 times.
God dang.
Like
she
in 3 years. Just think about it. In 3 years, she made what? Almost $60,000 in 3 years.
She made burnt.
She made bread. She made bread.
That's crazy.
Her goal was what, 5?
Social media promotes. Yeah. You don't know what's real on social media.
That's true.
I mean, you know, when you see Jody's corner, nigga, you know this shit 100 all times, all day. And that's the biggest thing I'm taking from this, bro. And I want you guys to do the same. Because this is not a coincidence. When you talking about justice, when anybody's talking about black men or men in general, see if they gay or not. See if they LGBTQ or not. Because there's an agenda behind a lot of this shit, bro. If you hate men, why would I listen to you talk about something men did to you?
Facts.
You already hate them.
I'm a
agenda.
And then the cold part about it, when you hear women talk about men and you talk bash about men, I'm a fucking man. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a man,
Keon?
bro.
You ain't got nothing to say, homie? Because once I go to Discord, I know you're going to get loud. So I don't want you to be all going off. Once Discord open up, my nigga.
No.
How you feel?
I think it's unfortunate, but Lauryn Hill lady.
I know you're black women sympathetic.
It hurt.
Right?
Yes, but in this, that's a young man. That's not a woman. So I don't put that young man in that category. But that Lauryn Hill and Okoye looking bitch, like they was bothering the shit out of me. But like Okoye kept contradicting herself. First, it was okay if one-on-one. If it's one-on-one, then they got nothing to worry about. If it's in public, only if it's in public. So it seems like you want to be portrayed as a victim. That's why I didn't like Okoye talking. And then Lauryn Hill didn't acknowledge nothing that man said
at all.
He didn't.
It was a hit piece.
It was
that whole video was a hit
making that girl pivot because I think the girl fucked up the bag because she kept interrupting. It was like no, we don't talk about that. Making the girl pivot,
right?
Making her say, "Oh no,"
and that was her job as the host.
To keep
the job as a host is to create the narrative of the video, especially with bullshit Black Power channels and narrative-driven channels and all channels. White power, Black Power doesn't matter. But I'm just saying this one here is that there's a strong bias. I hate politics and I hate
but you're getting politics in
so
it.
much.
You're getting it in the content now. It bled into the content because that obviously was like a
agenda.
View.
That's not politics.
That's like a view. Have you ever seen The View? It's like that. It's like that.
But that's not politics.
Political. Maybe I should say political, not politics. The agenda part. You're gearing a narrative. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
And
that's in and out of that don't have to be in politics.
See, we disagree.
You do that in regular life. You can do that in the classroom.
Politicking, that's politicking. Trying to go.
Politicking.
Lobbying.
About politics.
Okay, your brain. Okay, that's what she was doing. She's catering to an audience. She knows who she's listening to or is going to listen to that video. Like what she said. No, it's up to the men. Y'all men figure it out. You have Comedy Hype, this show, these people, these resources. You could have called your goddamn manager who recorded the video. What do you think, Bob? Nope.
Ali says, and these days in this generation, no one can discern who is the victim or the aggressor, the root of where the situation began and why. Yeah.
I've been a man and
I don't condone violence or abuse, but let's be honest, there are two sides to a story. Correct.
Facts. I totally agree with that.
Okoye, now why am I in it? Not to sit talk about Okoye.
That been a man getting hit in the head. The man said that he got hit in the head by a woman throwing a brick at him.
But I don't.
It's his fault. He did it. But what did he say to her?
Comedy Hype shouldn't have did that.
All right. Comedy Hype is trash.
Yeah, Comedy Hype shouldn't have did that.
Unsubscribe. I don't ever want to see a single video from them again. And if you believe in what I'm talking about, unsubscribe for them trash motherfuckers too. That's bullshit, all bro. Agenda, biased YouTube channels. Go to hell. That's where I'm at with it. Let's go into the lounge of Discord. They probably not going to be able to hear us yet. I got to go to... I know, but they can't. The stream can't hear you guys yet. I have to.
He said doctor.
Coming at that black woman. Oh, freak you.
Young man.
You paper rain motherfucker.
All right, so let's have a dialogue about this. We're still recording this video for YouTube. Who is
Qui-Gon's against up first?
Qui-Gon? All right, Qui-Gon. What's up, homie?
I'm for the black woman because I feel like y'all niggas think y'all doctors and shit talking about her face shouldn't be healed up. That's what Eval just said in here. Her face would in 2 days to make that swelling get down. Fuck is you, a doctor, my nigga? Like, I feel like it's biasness against this black woman, my nigga.
Have you ever got, she got punched hit before and have a big swollen eye?
I had punched in my forehead and I did have a knot, nigga.
We're talking about swelling. If you take anti-inflammatory drug, that swelling goes down in a few days.
Oh, now you a doctor. That nigga's doctor.
Well, I have experience. I have experience in having these injuries, so that's.
Okay, for sure. You been hit with a brick?
No.
He did, my nigga. She
wasn't even hitting the head with a brick.
Who has allegedly got hit with a brick? Who allegedly got hit with a brick?
All right, so let's move past the brick.
Hit with a pole.
I've never got hit with a brick. What's your point?
The black woman allegedly got hit with a brick, just like y'all allegedly saying this fake. And she had that certain spot not on her head. First of all, I want to go at this point, bro. I just feel like it's that thing to like come at black women now, like because it's like fake woke. It's the same thing as that fake woke agenda.
So you believe
and I feel
the
like
black
people
woman?
just
You don't
coming
think
at this
you
black
believe
woman.
her? You don't think that she lied?
Yes, I believe she got hit with a brick.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I believe she got hit with a brick, and people saying, "Oh, because they didn't have camera angles and all this." What the fuck, was you there, nigga? Are you the club owner? Was you there? Why is
the people who were there said they didn't see her? No one out there said they saw her get hit with the brick.
I got talking about the guys. You talking about the guys that wasn't helping out?
Yes.
Of course, that's what they gonna say.
Qui-Gon, I got a question for you, bro.
I know niggas, bro.
Qui-Gon, I got a question for you, bro. The society we live in right now, if somebody got hit in the head or fight, don't people record stuff right now, bro? Put it on their phone or record it or put it on the internet? So where's the footage of that, bro? Why didn't nobody record that and put that on their phone?
Pussy, let me tell you. If niggas
everybody records stuff. It could be an accident. It could be an accident if somebody records.
Hold on. You don't have to make a police report, first of all, Keon. And second of all, if you're fighting someone, you don't have to make a police report if a person gets hit with a brick. They can just go online and just make money off of it. They don't have to make a police report.
Crime and you want justice, you file a police report.
That's what women do.
If I want money, I'm not gonna do that. I would just put it online.
Why would a woman get hit in the head with a brick and never go to the police?
What money would I get off of that going to the police?
Why are you making it about money?
No money off.
See, you're an ignorant nigga, and you're bringing up money.
Here we go.
You're trash.
Here we go.
You're bringing up money like money is the answer. You're making money the symbol for right, wrong, or good or bad. You're making it seem like the W is the money. What about justice? She wants justice in that video she made. She said he's going to go out and get away. Everybody's going to let him go. Nothing's going to happen to him. Well, bitch, if you don't make a police report, you might be right.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, let the toxic come out, bitch. Yeah. Look. Toxic male.
What about that?
Look, I'm going to tell you this. If I get hit with a brick, bro, and I don't go report it to the police, and I instead go online like a smart individual would and go fund me, I got hit with a brick, my nigga. That's better than justice. That's better than justice. I'm getting money back, and that's justifiable, my nigga. Because if I get paid for it, if I get paid for it, I'm okay with scamming. I got hit with a brick. What are y'all talking about?
You an ignorant Chicago nigga.
Allegedly, I got hit with a brick. So allegedly, I'm gonna go get some money.
Where's your street smarts at? You're letting her.
So you're acknowledging that you're.
No. Y'all tricking yourself. Y'all thinking too.
Yeah.
No. Y'all are scamming yourself, my nigga. She really got hit with a brick. She really got hit with a brick, and y'all just doing all extra shit about it.
How do you know she got hit with a brick?
Proof in the case?
How do you know she got hit?
How do you know that she didn't?
I don't know that she didn't.
Bro, she didn't get hit with no damn brick.
Did you see? Did you see the other GoFundMe and the other situation that she did exactly like this in the past?
What did happen? What happened to her?
She made a video saying black man hit her, and she made a GoFundMe, and she never made a police report.
Okay, she made a GoFundMe about a black man hitting her.
She's shown.
Is it this?
All right,
Is
so I'm gonna have to go back to the stream to let him see.
Nah, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that.
All right, so you come in here not knowing that she did this 3 years ago. The same thing. She made a video showing herself with a bruise on her cheek that she could have put there herself, saying these niggas hit me, these niggas did me, look what they did to my face. And then a GoFundMe was made, and she made $5,000 of it. No police report.
And you know what's crazy?
That's a great That's a smart woman. That's a smart woman.
So she recorded it the same way. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
She did the same shit.
Correct.
She recorded it. She put out her phone and did the same thing.
Correct.
It happened around people this time.
She was outside. Yes, in the setting, outside somewhere.
In the setting.
Yes.
In the setting.
Public. It was in public.
And why are you saying that's fake?
Qui-Gon, you're losing me, bro. What the fuck are you saying, man?
Y'all losing me. Y'all losing me. Stick with me.
So
why are you saying that's fake?
You're a sucker then.
Here we go. Here we go. The personal attacks. The personal attacks. Hey, look. Notice I ain't say shit like that.
Qui-Gon, I'm confused.
What's up, Five Star? Hold on. Let me talk to a fellow mixed Mexican. Go ahead, Five Star.
So you really believe that in the era where everybody's always recording, always have their phone in their hands, nobody said, "Hey, you know what? Let me record this incident."
Facts.
Just for the fuck of it, to get clout, to get, views, whatever you want to fucking get out of it. Someone would have recorded that, bro. I don't believe in this generation that nobody would have recorded the incident happening.
That's fact.
Okay,
not only that, but every building has cameras, bro. Every fucking device has cameras. There is not a single place you can go when there is not a camera on you at this point in society.
Okay, for sure. That is a lie because you can go somewhere without a camera on you. What are you talking about?
There's very few places though.
There are situations where you can go, but I'm not even gonna make it about that. You said something fast on your point.
The bathroom.
You said that literally, bathroom is one place. You said that literally you think that that's not a probable thing that somebody won't just pull out their phone and just start recording. This is my thing about this. Y'all are being biased to the situation that y'all already know what would happen in this type of world.
She was at a club.
Y'all are.
Hey, Qui-Gon.
Y'all being biased to what y'all are poisoned. Y'all are poisoned. Your mind already poisoned.
Even if I did,
women got hit with a brick.
Even if I was being biased, I still don't believe this young man.
Here's the video once again of what she did.
And Keon is calling her a man. Toxic black man. Black man. What is happening right now?
Qui-Gon, listen to the video.
They're very masculine.
Let me turn the volume back up.
Me up. Who ass niggas trying to beat me up? They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Who ass niggas trying to beat me up?
No.
Like her before, man. My cousin's baby mama did the same shit to him. Like I can't stand them. Now, not all black women, okay?
Right.
But you got the toxic ones, just like there's toxic niggas.
Right.
There's toxic ones out there, and she's one of them. Especially the ones that downgraded black women. She's trying to downgrade some black women, saying, "Oh, they got their dress and the makeup from transgender stuff." The fuck, nigga, miss me with that bullshit.
But they did though.
Nigga, women and shit and makeup's been coming on for years, bro. That shit's been going on for years.
All this proves to me is that you just can't believe what an LGBTQ black woman got to say about black men, bro. That's all I'm taking from this shit.
And what's
bias.
Crazy is that there's a lot of women that are not LGBTQ believing this shit even more. They're not even speaking up on this. You're seeing all the videos that she's putting out there, and y'all should be